Hey, what's up? Adrian here with bestformyfeet.com. Welcome to this video in which we're going to cut in half my Caterpillar outline steel toe work boots. I've had these boots for my construction job. I'll leave you a link to the review, to the video review and article review if you want to check those out. This is just, we're just gonna cut them in half and see what's inside them. So let's get right into it. So the first thing that comes to my mind to comment right away about is the sole. The sole is very, very thin compared to other boots that I've had in the past. Of course, this makes it lightweight, but at the same time, you will feel everything that goes under your feet. So if you work, outdoors or where, rough terrains and stuff like that, trust me, you're gonna feel everything that goes under that boot. I had to go through a little bit of stones. Lucky enough for me, that was just a section of the site that I was working on. The other parts were just nice, flat, unpolished concrete. So it was good for me. But if you work in this type of environment, this boot is not gonna be for you. It's best for people working indoors, maybe in a warehouse, even construction trades, but working indoors, such as electricians, plumbers, and things like that. Another thing I like to do when wearing work boots is to put some custom insoles in there for support, for comfort. And what happens is that this boot, when I put my Power Step insole in here, this one is a high arch insole, and the boot as well has a high arch, as you can see in here, already built in. And what happened that the insole plus the boot arch made it so high. I mean, look that's where my feet was sitting. So that was too high for me, and unfortunately I had to stop using the insoles with this boot because it was just giving me a lot of pain. So if you want to use insoles with this boot, make sure to use either flexible insole or just an insole that doesn't have arch, because the boot already has a little bit of arch support built in. I was really surprised to see how nicely and how well glued together this boot was. You see all these layers of the boot. Usually for a boot in this price range, everything is flimsy. They not stick together, and when you walk, it's gonna be so uncomfortable, kind of like here. But hey, I had the boot for a year before I cut it in half. As you wear the boots, you're gonna see all these layers here of cheap fiberboard, cupboard, whatever that is, getting compressed. So the sole is gonna become thinner and thinner and you're gonna feel everything that goes under your feet. That's why you actually need some insoles. But yeah, I really like how nicely glued together these boots are. Alright, so this is the lining. This is nylon mesh lining. Caterpillar said they have in this boot. There's no water membrane. That's why I said in the review that these boots are not waterproof. They're water resistant, water repellent. You can make them waterproof, water resistant if you want, but they're not waterproof. The counter heel is made of cupboard or some kind of paper. I mean, I didn't have any issue with it. It's just that it's better to have something that's good and strong, you know, to provide boot stability and structure. Also, there's a little bit of foam around the ankle to give you more comfort when you, especially when you bend and flex and all that. And finally, we get to see a little bit of leather here, and I have to tell you, I'm quite happy with the leather in this boot. As you can see, it's about 2 millimeters thick, which is what you should expect in a good work boot. And these are cheap work boots, are affordable work boots. So I'm really pleased with the leather on these Caterpillar boots. Perfect. Let's see what else we can learn about the sole in general on this boot. And we see this sock liner that's made of microfiber. It's about 1.5 millimeters thick. It's just another layer under your foot. The next thing you can see in this outsole is this white foam. It's about 8.7 millimeters thick. And I think it's there it's supposed to absorb some a little bit shocks and give you some comfort and cushioning as you take, you know, each step. And check this out, this boot actually has a shank. I wasn't aware of this because you can't find this information out there. I don't know if it's fiberglass or it's just plastic. That I cannot tell. If you know, please let me know in the comments below. The shank is about 3 millimeters thick and about 100 mil long. It was a good thing to see some kind of shank in this boot. As you can see, this is a cemented constructed sole work boot. This is the high arch. So you cannot resole this boot, unfortunately, and I don't think it's even worth trying to, because it's not worth the money. The boot is not that expensive anyway. So when the sole comes apart, you just get rid of it and get another one. And if you want boots that you can rebuild, just look for something that's Goodyear welted, for example. I hope you learned something new today. I hope this video was helpful in any way. If you want to check out the reviews again, I'll leave you a link in the description to the video and to the article. Let me know in the comments below if I missed anything, or if you're curious about any of the details that I just didn't share, and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching again. I'm Adrian from bestformyfeet.com. See you in the next video. Bye.